Hello, everyone. Envetica.eth here with some very exciting news coming out of the eStaker community. And that is that the official eStaker website is launched and live and ready to use for all to enjoy and love. The URL is ethstaker.cc. That's ETHSTAKER.cc. In fact, I'm going to share my screen and actually go over some of the features of this website. I'm incredibly excited about this. So this is the landing page, and everything that the eStaker community does and will do will be posted on this site. That means Superfizz's State of the Stake videos, our special events like the quiz show, community calls, collaborative events like POAP will all be on here, all for you to enjoy and easy to keep track of. In fact, let me go back here before I share. One of the problems or the pain points that we are trying to alleviate with this website was to make it easier for us to communicate to the community at large. So we would get all types of questions when we were scheduling events, like what time zone is this in? Please remind me the date at which these things happen, because we do have these things often, events. So, one of the many things that this website is going to do is there is an events calendar for everyone to keep track of exactly what the heck's going on, because there's so much going on within the Ethereum ecosystem, let alone the eStaker ecosystem. So this is going to solve all those problems. I'm super jacked up about it. So let me share my screen again here. Getting so excited. Okay, so we've got this banner up here letting you know that if you know and love the eStaker community, you can donate to us on the Gitcoin grant. Today is the last day for that. It is December 17th. So let's just go through here. We have all of our main social media accounts. Again, we've got the current events happening here. In fact, Superfizz just had his recent State of the Stake yesterday, where he met with the guys over at the Ether. And this is an incredibly cool platform. I highly recommend, if anyone hasn't seen this platform yet or heard of it, check that out. Superfizz does a really great job of interviewing those guys and explaining what that platform is. So we've got also our upcoming events. These are the two previous community calls we had just had with David Rubendijk of Rocket Pool and Sasha St. Ledger of the Nimbus client team of Status. Very, very informative calls. If no one has checked those out, I highly recommend them. Very in depth, goes over very technical data, but also keeps things sort of grassroots in terms of how those technical things apply to everyday usage. Then we have all of the daily State of the Stake videos from Superfizz. These are great video bite-sized forms of data that's happening within the eStaker and Ethereum ecosystem. So they're 5 to 7 minute videos of Superfizz going over uh, prominent news that's happening in the industry, things that are coming down the pike, or really just general thoughts of Superfizz. And he's so incredibly knowledgeable in this field that you'd be silly not to listen to these every day. It's a couple minutes a day, and you walk away knowing so much more. And it also gives general direction. So if you're struggling battling with all of the noise within the ecosystem because there's so much news being pumped out, these are great little bite-sized forms to get the condensed actual content that you need of sort of what's going on in the ecosystem. And then we just have a general news feed of all of the events and news that's going on. This is updated every single day by me or one of the other eStaker moderators. This is going to be the new permanent home of eStaker. We will obviously continue posting on our other social media platforms, mainly Discord, Reddit, YouTube, things like that. But once we're done posting events, everything will be hosted here. The other thing I want to bring to everyone's attention are the event calendar here. This is incredibly useful. Now, we don't have anything currently this week, but we can look at previous events. And if we look here, everything is in currently Central Standard Time. So if we go to one of the community calls, for example, we state who it's with, the time, the date, exactly how to join us on this live stream. We've got links to the community call. And we've also got downloads for Google Calendar and iCal. So if you don't want to keep checking the calendar every day for what's going on in the EastStaker community, what you can do is once we have more events on the calendar list here, you can see on the bottom there's a export events where you can then take everything that we've got going on and inject it into the calendar of your choice. So we want to make this as easier for you as possible to make sure that for those of you that are motivated and want to contribute and join us as a community, you can. Um, I am the main designer and developer for the site. So if you want to see more features or if there's something on the site that or isn't on the site rather that you would like to see, please reach out to me directly and I'd be more than happy to start integrating those usability features. The other thing I want to point out just real quick here is all of the news categories here. So if you're just interested in the state of the stake videos, we've got all of those listed here. If you're looking for just POAP news, we've got that started. We also have all of the tutorials. I have those listed as tutorials, but it's all of the guides that we follow as the EastStaker community. We love the guides that Samara has created, and we've got links to all those, along with the guides that our fellow EastStaker moderator Lamboshi Nakagini, also known as Nolan, has put in here an extensive work in letting you know exactly from a hardware perspective what is good, what is bad, what is otherwise. So in addition to all of the EastStaker community events we'll be hosting on the website, we'll also be posting all of the applicable data in which to support you as a solo staker. So you're not lost, you're not alone. Those may be things like guides, helpful tips, warnings, updates, whatever they may be. We're definitely going to post it on there. So that's enough for me on the website. I really want everyone to check it out. I'm excited for it. I think this is a great version 1. Now, version 2, the things that are in the making right now are a merch store? Question mark. I don't know. No, we are. We're definitely making a store. So the store will be next coming up. We'll be selling a whole bunch of EastStaker merchandise and goodies, whether that be stickers and a whole bunch of other nerd goodies for you to have on your computer workstation. That'll be next, along with a more robust blog categories. So adding more of the tutorials, getting more rich content in there. I would like to point out real quick before I get going here is the Get Grant, excuse me. So if we go on the website one more time, again, this is the last day to donate. If you click on the link here to donate today, you'll be automatically directed to the EastStaker Grant Hub where you can donate to our community. Every little dollar helps. It gets put to good use. The EastStaker community, we're all volunteers. We all do this out of passion and love for the community, and I don't think that'll ever stop. So having a little bit of funding does help our cause, not just to make sure that we can keep the servers up and our overall costs down, but also things like our last quiz show, we gave out cash prizes. We had a raffle with the Ledger people where we actually raffled off a Ledger Nano X. So all of these things are directly proportional to our community purse. And most of that is done through things like grants and donations and contributors like yourselves. So the more we get, the more we can do. Thank you so much for those who have submitted donations. Honestly, I really didn't have a high expectation for this grant round because I don't have any exposure to it. This is the first one we've done, and overwhelming. I can't believe the amount of contributors that we have had. In fact, as of the recording of this video, we've had 206 people, individuals, contribute to our community, and that is unbelievable. And thank you so much for those donations. We're going to have so much fun in 2021 with more quiz shows, more events, more raffles, more community calls, more everything, and I just can't wait. So that's it for me, guys. Have a great weekend, and you'll be hearing from me soon.